This is a Century Arms AK47 model GP1975, and today I'm going to be showing you how to install a side rail for having a quick release double rail side mount for having optics above your dust cover like so. This particular model of gun did not come with it. We're going to install it right about here. And before we do, let me just tell you what tools you're going to need. You're going to need a 7mm wrench, 3mm Allen wrench, a 9/64 drill bit, punch and hammer, some 242 Loctite, and obviously a drill. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually field strip this AK47 so we can start working on it. So remove your dust cover, remove the recoil spring, remove your bolt and receiver there, and now that you can see, you have plenty of room to actually drill behind the plates. The plate here. This is, by the way, this AK47 is a stamped version, so it's, it's just stamped out metal. It's not one solid piece, so it should be relatively easy to work on. You'll notice that there's a slight angle here on this particular weapon, and that's what we want to align our rail with, is that angle, because that's going to be the angle of our gun. It needs to be basically parallel with it, so I'm going to slightly lift the back end of this rail up to make it parallel. You can see it's just a little bit off, but shouldn't be a big deal. So what I want to do now is I'm basically going to hold this in place, and I want to just double check it. Alright, and I'm going to take a Sharpie here. I'm going to go ahead and mark it, hold it down, mark it with a Sharpie. And after I move the rail there, you can see that I have my dots marked. Maybe mark this a little bit more. And now we're ready to basically drill out those holes. So I'll take my 9/64 drill bit and begin drilling. Actually, before I do, I'm actually going to use a punch to mark these real quick. Check it one more time. Just to scar it enough to where that drill bit won't slide out on me. There we go. Okay. Just kind of double checking my holes here. And we're ready to go. So let me just drill them out, and then we'll get started mounting this thing up. Okay guys, we got our holes drilled on our AK-47. I went ahead and released the hammer so I could get behind here a little bit easier. And everything seems to be fitting okay. Before I go ahead and drop these in, I want to go ahead and put a dab of Loctite on these screws here. This way they don't back out on you. Rub a little dab, each one will do. Okay, this is the final product here. It's been fully assembled and installed here. And let me go ahead and show you the back side, just so everybody can see what it should look like. There you go. Now these little studs and nuts that are on there are not long enough to interfere, especially the one where the mag is inserted. Tested it a few times, clearance is good. There's no hang-ups or anything. But that's it. I'll Loctite it down. Okay, that's it. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back together, so let me go ahead and redress this gun. And that's it. Now we're ready to install our slide rail here. Go on just like that. Locks in place. Perfect. Doesn't move. And now you can install your optics on the gun. Slides right on. Locks in place. And there you have it. You can also see the gap between the gun and the rail here. This helps keep your optics at a steady 0. And to take it off, you simply just pull the lever, slide it off, and you're ready to go with your standard sights. That's it.